In the heart of Gaza, a spy's story. My name is Clara Johansen. I'm from Denmark. I was a trained European operative working with a joint Israeli-European security network. It wasn't my first mission, but it was the most difficult and strange. I wasn't asked to kill anyone, nor to plant a device, nor to smuggle a map, nor to collect names. The mission was very clear, and at the same time, very light. I had to get married, not to a specific man, but to a Mujahideen of Al-Qassam. I was told, marriage is the shortest way to secrets because the bed opens doors that a gun cannot. They said secrets are not told in formal meetings, but after exhaustion in bed, or in that long silence after feeling safe. They created a fake identity for me, a Muslim girl from the Muslim minority in Copenhagen, a volunteer for a European organization that helps in war-torn areas. The Palestinians were told, these girls are Muslims and are closer to you than other foreigners. The purpose of this identity was to be accepted in society, to be close to women, and to quickly get along with them. The plan worked. I entered Gaza with a Danish humanitarian aid convoy. My entry was not difficult, but rather organized. I was wearing a hijab. I had a Quran in my bag with the words, "Gift from the Islamic Center of Copenhagen." In my pocket was a small piece of paper with a few short Arabic sentences that I practiced every morning. Assalamu alaikum. I have just converted to Islam. I love this land. I was put in a tent next to a school that had been converted into an aid center. I slowly approached the women. I didn't ask too many questions. I listened more, talked less. They approached me themselves. They talked about husbands, sons, martyrs, and those who were members of Al-Qassam. Every sentence was a piece of information. Every word was a thread, and I silently connected these threads. Then the situation in Gaza worsened. Bombing, siege, cut off of communications. For the first time, I felt real fear. Not the fear of the mission, but the fear of a person under siege. But this situation worked in my favor. In a siege, people become closer. One night, an old woman said, "Clara, a woman alone should not stay in Gaza. We must give you a husband." I smiled and said, "Whatever God wills, that is acceptable." The second phase began. The marriage was very simple. No photos, no ceremony, just a sheikh and 2 witnesses. After the wedding, I felt like I was being watched. Small questions, long looks. Sometime later, they told me it was better to go back with the same plan I had come with. No fighting, no scandal, just a gate that closed quietly. I returned to Copenhagen. I was sitting in the security office. I opened my bag, the Quran and a small wooden box that my mother-in-law had given me. She had said, "My daughter, open this when you feel completely safe." I opened the box. Inside was a small recording device and a letter. The letter was written in Danish. "Clara Johansen, we knew who you were from the beginning. You played the role of a new Muslim well, but you forgot that a believer is a vigilant one. We do not use bodies to capture secrets, but we marry to protect the soul. Your identity was revealed to us that day at the Rafah border." I turned on the device. The sound of my own secret conversations was inside it. I heard my husband's voice saying, "Clara, every night I prayed for you, either to be guided or to return safely, before we were forced to expose you. We deliberately sent you out in silence to show that Gaza was not a place to be penetrated." At that moment, I realized that I was not the hunter, but the hunted. I looked at the last verse in the Quran. They plot, and God plots, and God is the best of planners. I realized that Gaza is not protected by weapons alone, but by watchful eyes. I am here today, but my soul is still in Gaza. I wish I could return one day, not as a spy, but as a true Muslim.